Hi, we are
Jason, Nicole,
and Orlando from Navigator Schools. In this video, you will learn about kinetic energy. You will learn about the relationship between kinetic energy of an object, its velocity and mass, as well as how it's transformed into potential energy.
a few vocabulary words you need to know are force, the interaction that causes a change between motion of objects. Velocity, the speed or direction of moving objects. Acceleration, a change in velocity.
Kinetic energy, the energy an object has because of its motion. Potential energy, the amount of energy that's stored in an object. So you can see here, the ball will have more kinetic energy, and the balloon has potential energy stored inside of it. What is the relationship between the kinetic energy of an object and its velocity and mass? The relationship between the kinetic energy of an object and its mass and velocity is the energy of motion. According to Discovery Textbook, the kinetic energy of the object is dependent on the mass of the object as well as its velocity. If an object has a mass, m, and a velocity, v, then its kinetic energy, ke, is as follows. Ke equals mv squared divided by 2. This shows that if an object is moving forward, it is dependent on the mass and its velocity to increase the amount of kinetic energy. For example, if both of these vehicles were traveling at a speed of 50 miles an hour, the truck would have more kinetic energy because of the bigger mass. Also, if the vehicles accelerate, the kinetic energy of both vehicles will increase.
How is kinetic energy transformed into potential energy? Kinetic energy is transformed into potential energy by using force. When an object in motion stops moving, it loses kinetic energy. For example, when you stretch a rubber band, its potential energy is released. Rethinking everything we have learned, we have shown you how kinetic energy works.
You have learned that the relationship between the kinetic energy of an object and its mass and velocity lies within its energy of motion and force, and how kinetic energy is transformed into potential energy.